Say it again and hear your head, man.
What's the secret to success?
The secret to success? Oh gosh. You know, I've read every book about this, attended live events, listened to seriously everybody talk about this. Really, the secret is that there is no secret. It's just to get started. Because it doesn't really matter what program you're following or what tool you found, what strategy you're using, whose information you're going off of. The secret is really just in getting started, right? I think a lot of people forget that things are simple, that you don't actually have to do anything complicated in order to find what your definition of success is, because that's different for everyone. So what I find successful is something different than what maybe, you know, a person watching this video might think is successful. But after doing all the reading, after attending all these events and trying to learn what the secret to success is, I realized that the only thing that brought me to success was starting. It was actually going forward and doing what I wanted to do. And taking that first step is difficult for some people, because there's this idea of making the wrong decision or doing something and wasting time, and you got to let go of all that. The whole point is not to really be perfect. There is no perfection. It's to create what's your version of perfect by just doing what you're meant to do, because nothing happens by chance. You know, nothing's a coincidence. If you meet someone or you read something that someone wrote, that was meant for you to find on your journey. And so in order to find your own success would be a better way of saying that, I think. You've got to be true to yourself. And whatever it is that's calling to you, that's asking you, you know, hey, why is our life this way instead of the way we want it to be? That's where you need to begin. And sometimes that's personal development. Sometimes that's coaching, getting the right information or being around the right people. And other times it's really just facing your fears and going for it. Maybe you need to invest a little bit of time or money into something that you've been avoiding. But in the end, if it's right for you, you'll know. And if you can trust your intuition, then you'll find your success. There's no chance of failure unless you quit, right? And I think a lot of people who overcomplicate being successful find success in the wrong areas. Maybe they make a lot of money, but they're not fulfilled. Or maybe they are doing something that they feel okay in, but their love life is not there. Their family isn't working the way they want it to be. Maybe their health is suffering, and there's so many different areas that you can focus on in order to truly feel successful. I know that for me, I chased money. I thought it was just money that I needed. And once I got that, I realized that I was pretty much in the same boat. I had the same problems. I had the same negative thought patterns, and it wasn't really the money that was holding me back. It was my mind. So for me, I've spent, how many years now? We spent the last 5 or 6 years together, if not and more, by myself, but really just training my mind to think the right way. And so hopefully that answers your question. I think that really there's no secret. If I could give anybody any advice, it would be to start. Just start. Get around the right people and start moving towards what you want to do. And if you don't know what people to be around, think about people who are already doing what you want to do. So like for us, one of the biggest things that we've made, the biggest changes we've made recently is, like, you know, joining this community. I mean, our community is filled with people who have either built their own businesses or are in the process of building their own online businesses. They're basically building their dream life. And in order to do that, they had to find a community of people to support them. And that's okay, because you don't do anything by yourself. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Katya. She's in the background. We just hiked up this hill. It's actually pretty cool. Back here's Laguna Beach. There's a nice resort. We're about to head over there next. And we just came from down there. So it's a nice hike. Anyway, we're gonna head down there, but just good to get out in the morning. It's really early right now. It's about, It's about 8 o'clock. And just come out here, get into the rhythm of, you know, be with nature. All I can hear are the sounds of the ocean, the insects, and the occasional jet flying from John Wayne or motorcycle on the freeway down there on the Coast Highway. But it's been pretty cool. We've just been sitting up here for a little bit, kind of relaxing, listening to some audiobooks, and getting a good start to our day. I think that's one of the most important things that anybody who's really looking to grow and develop, following any kind of personal development strategies, just getting a good start to your day. If that's a morning routine, if that's exercise, if that's reading, learning, or yoga, whatever it may be, just getting a good start to the day. And not making it too complicated. There's a lot of really great morning routines, but you don't have to follow every single one of those steps. Just do what works for you.